All right, welcome to pull day. For today's pull day, we're going to be using yet again our bands and our suspension trainer. The big goal today is going to be having it set up on a high loop, and we're also going to need access to like a middle anchor somewhere. But the first thing we're going to need is going to be our yellow band. We're going to go ahead and start by going over the top, just like so, and back down. And we're going to do that for 10 repetitions to warm up our shoulders. As soon as I can find my stopwatch here, starting in 3, 2, 1, we're going to open 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome. Take 30 seconds off. So our big fat goal here is going to be we're going to be doing a lot of single arm and then double arm pulls today. So single arm is going to be done a lot with the suspension trainer, and double arm is going to be done with the single arm is going to be done a lot with the bands, and double arm is going to be done a lot with the suspension trainer. So it's like over 90 degrees right now, so waters are super important. Let's go for number 2 over the top, starting in 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, 10. Great job. Take 30 seconds off. So make sure that you've got water around, because that's gonna matter in a big way. Definitely want water. And if you have anything important in your pockets, you might want to take it out. But I am yet again in Stromokov Park, hanging out at one of my favorite spots, because this is one of the least populated areas. And we have a beautiful view. So, all right, one more time over the top. Starting in 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, 10. Very good. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to take our thick band. I'm going to use my black band and my red band here. You can choose to use whichever you'd like. I'm going to loop them both over the top of this pole, but you can just as easily loop them through your anchor. And I'm going to have it where both of the ends are sticking out like this. Okay. And what we're going to do is we're going to go from a single arm pull down, where I'm pulling down this way, to a double arm pull down, where I'm going to be pulling this way. And we're going to do that as a superset, meaning we're going to do we're going to do left, right, then both. And if I don't want to go down to a smaller band, I can do left, right, and then both. So whichever one you want to do. Right now, suspension trainer is not part of the equation. So we're going to start by looping our hand through the band or attaching a handle. Attaching a handle will make it easier. And I'm going to be pulling down to my sternum. And when I'm doing one-handed, I'm going to have 1 foot forward with the ball of my foot on the ground on the other side. So we're going to do between 6 and 8 repetitions on each side, and then follow up with 8 to 12 repetitions on both sides. And I'll show you what that looks like. So get set. I'm going to pull 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then I'm going to switch hands, feed my hand through there, do the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then I'm going to grab both of these with my hands. I'm going to sit back and I'm going to pull for up to 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, just like so. I'm going to take 45 seconds off, and we're going to do that for 2 more sets. So, supersetting heavy and then light is a really great way to get plenty of work volume in a short period of time. You're definitely going to notice the soreness of the muscle fatiguing. That's key. And we'll figure it out as we go here. So we've got about 20 more seconds. Take a breath, get some water, and we'll go for number 2 in about 5 seconds. So get your hand in place, grab your handle or loop your wrist through the band. We're going to get set with the opposite foot forward, starting in 3, 2, 1. 1. Remember, I'm resisting on the way up. 2, 3, resisting on the way up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then I'm going to switch, do the other side, starting in 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Then you're going to switch to both hands. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Very good. All right, take a break. That's 2. So, as you can see, we are working on this idea of more maximal strength in the 6 to 8 range, and then more what we call hypertrophy or muscle development in the 8 to 12 range. We control stimulus based on rep range and intensity. So I want to be at a resistance level where I feel challenged but not impossible. And you'll notice that the way we put together the different rep ranges changes the challenge. So, and at the end of the day, what we're trying to do is increase workload. We're trying to do overall work. All right, one more, I think. Yeah, one more. Go ahead and get set. Knees are bent. Pulling down, starting in 3, 2, 1. Pull. 1. We're slowly release. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In the middle, hips back, starting in 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Very good. All right. So now what I want to do is set my band up in a position where it's going to be somewhere between navel and sternum level. Okay. And I'm going to link through the middle here and I'm going to pull this way. Now, I'm tired from the last one. I just realized that doing that. So I'm going to drop down to the red one for singles because even though overhead's harder, it's also easier to pull on when I'm not resisting it. So I'm going to pull to the hips, slowly release. We're going to do 8 to 12 here, and we're going to do 8 to 12 here. So we're going to get underneath and pull like so. Now remember, you can control the difficulty based on how low or how high you are. So we're going to do just like we did before. Single hand first, split stance like we do on core and coordination days. I'm going to grab onto the band. I'm going to get set. I'm going to pull. I'm going to slowly release. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good. Switch. Other side. Starting in 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good. Now I'm going to switch to doubles. Same thing. I'm going to pull. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, 2 more. Sorry. 11, 12, just like so. And that's it. So I realized that I set this up quick because I have this available. You may have a different anchor for your suspension trainer, as you do for your bands. That's why we use the suspension trainer and the door strap, or the separate anchor, is so you can alternate them and change around the positioning. So we can get more dynamic use out of them like this. It's the whole point. So, because we're always changing angles and vectors and yada, 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 trying to increase that workload overall. Because I'm not a bodybuilder, and I'm not telling you how to bodybuild. I'm telling you how to have general physical preparedness or general physical conditioning that has kind of a universal use. If you want to do bodybuilding on top of that, be my guest. But that ain't me. So you get the idea. But let's go for number 2. Starting in 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Switch. Starting in 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good. All right, switch to doubles. Starting in 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. I'm pulling a little wide, but toward my sternum. 5, 6, keeping my head in a nice neutral position. 7, 8, 9, 10. Slow on the way down. 11, 12. Good. Take a break. All right, we're doing great on time. We got one more to go. Now remember, when we do superset days, you are effectively getting, 2 for the price of 1. So we're getting 6 sets for each angle that we're working on. So we're at 12 by the time we get done with this, which is great. And then we're going to switch to face pulls and pull aparts, because most of us need that upper shoulder strength because we sit all day and hunch over computers and such. So we're going to grab on there, step back, and get set for 3, 2, 1. Pull. 1. Slow release. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good. Switch. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good. All right, now we're going to switch to low. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, one more, 12. Very good. All right, now, since we've already got this red band set up here, like so, I'm going to take my yellow band and I'm going to feed it through the middle, like this, so I can grab onto both ends, like so, and I can pull up and back towards my face. That's why it's called a face pull. So I'm going to pull high and wide, resist on the way down. Pull high and wide, resist on the way down. After that, I'm going to grab onto the bands like so, and I'm going to pull low and back, like so. Or I can grab it like this and pull low and back, whichever. So it's going to be high and wide, loop pointed toward the thumb, and then when we pull low, loop is toward the pinky. So up toward the thumb, low toward the pinky. So we're going to do 12 and 12, starting in 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Then we're going to switch and pull back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Great. Take a break. Two more like that. Let's see where we're at with time. Oh, that'll be perfect. We're doing great. As you do this more and more consistently, you're going to notice that your body changes. It's funny because I'm recording the videos, so I have this very clear history of how I look on the videos, and I can tell that my posture and my body's changing. So I don't know. Taking photographs on a regular basis is a lot more, and taking measurements is a lot more reliable than the scale. Because your weight can totally freeze for like a month and your body can continue to change rather significantly. That's called composition change. And most people don't know that. So we tend to obsess a lot about weight, where composition change is something that's visual and measurement based, because muscle is denser than fat. So you can lose inches and stay the same weight. So, all right, starting in 3, 2, 1, pull high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Very good. Switch to over the top. Here we go. Pulling back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Great. One more to go. One more and we're done. You got your 30 minutes in for the day. Slightly less probably, but it doesn't actually matter, because what's important is that you're getting that really important recommended amount of strength training, which is 90 to 120 minutes a week. And we're hitting it. We don't spend a lot of time warming up because we're not doing things that are extreme. Plus, resistance bands and suspension trainers are really well known for being low impact. And a lot of the exercises we're doing are helping to grow mobility, not just strength. So it's all kind of built in on purpose. We're aiming for maximum wellness. Starting in 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Great. Over the top. Pull low. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. The key on those is pinching the shoulder blades back. So Awesome job. We have gotten through 2 sets per superset for 3 supersets, which I think puts us at 18 total sets plus over the top. So that's a pretty solid workout for 30 minutes. So good job. I will see you tomorrow for legs, and we will be in a different location. So have an awesome day, and I will see you mañana.